Intuit's rolling out what they call their AI agent. So if you're in a QuickBooks file, right now I'm under an accountant file and an actual client for this. But if you click this business feed, it'll take you to this page. And over here on the right, it will tell you with the current plan you have what agents you have. There's more agents, one of which comes with a advanced plan only. The one we're going to look at today is accounting agents, relatively powerful. So if you click here, I'll tell you more and I get it set up. I'll walk you through that here shortly. So first thing to note, which is a little unfortunate, but you can only use this accounting agent within a standard profit loss report. You can't have any customizations at all. Most of you, when you pop into the P&L, your P&L will probably look like this. You'll see this button here called Switch to Modern View. That's the first thing you've got to do in order to turn this. Once I've turned that on, you'll see here that it's done 5+ insights. So I click this, it would show me all 5. The other thing it will show you is in the P&L, you can now see these little stars. So if I click on one of these, it will literally tell me what's going on. Now, it's hit or miss. Some of these are really good. One example I saw was actually, it was a one-time fee that a client was charging. And typically the fee is a set $500 a month. The fluctuation, essentially, they had charged a few more higher fees throughout the month than they typically would. And it was able to differentiate this month, 10 extra or higher fees were done than the last month. So it really broke it down rather than giving some very generic response. And what I found is the better the data is within the file, better information it will give. So in this specific case, it's referencing this spike due to a bonus payment, which is 100% right. And again, it goes back to the data. So the way the data is structured and how it's reading it, it's not necessarily telling me who got that bonus payment. But if I were to click on some of these other income ones, which I'm not going to because it's going to show you, it show you essentially one of my clients' customer names. It will get very specific, not only on the customer name, but the invoice number. And the same goes for expenses. And so it really goes back to, especially if you're doing the bookkeeping for the client, the more information you put in, the better. And so the more information that the system has, it can read on what's going on. So the way I'm using this is essentially, it's a way to quickly look to see what's going on from financial analysis, fluctuation, whatever you want to call it. Myself, my team can look at this quickly, see if these explanations make sense. If they are, we can use them right away. We don't need to dig in further. In this specific case, we'd probably dig in another layer to see who we actually pay bonus and why. But in a lot of cases I've seen, I could use the explanation as is because it's that good. It's a little unfortunate you can't control how the analysis is doing. I have one client where the books are always a month or two behind because of the bookkeeper we have doesn't get information timely enough to get them closed before we move on to the next month. And so only go back from what I've seen 1 month rather than go back multiple. Really good starting spot. And it's probably one of the better financial analysis tools I've seen. It gets way more free if you wanted to download and play with it. But it's definitely something myself and my team will be using.